Now getting some more breaking news on the broadcast. Sources have informed to us that a major tri-services exercise Trishul, is being conducted in the western sector of India. The joint exercise involving the Indian Army, the Indian Air Force and Indian Navy will commence along India's western front with a notum issued on October 30th to November 10th. Defense officials have informed CNN News18 that this is the first major tri-service war game since Operation Sindoor and is aimed at validating key lessons learnt from that operation. We're also learning that the armed forces will be executing coordinated operations across diverse and challenging terrains, including offensive maneuvers in the creek and desert sectors, amphibious operations off the Saurashtra coast and joint multi-domain drills. All of this will be part of the Exercise Trishul that is being conducted on the western front of the country. Remember, a notum has been issued from the 30th of October, that is today, till the 10th of November. And this is, remember, the first major tri-service operation and exercise since Operation Sindoor was launched against the terror infrastructure in Pakistan. And all of this, remember, is also aimed at validating the key lessons that had been learned from that very exercise, Operation Sindoor. We are learning of execution of coordinated operations across diverse terrains, challenging terrains, which is also inclusive of offensive maneuvers in the Sir Creek area, the desert sectors, amphibious operations off the Saurashtra coast. We're also talking about joint multi-domain drills that will be conducted as part of this tri-services exercise. So Exercise Trishul, remember, first major such exercise since Operation Sindoor that will be conducted starting today. Notum was issued for today till the 10th of November. We have seen yesterday in Ambala, in the Air Force base there, the president of the country, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, had taken the first flight of the Rafale, and that also made it rather significant post-Operation Sindoor. And now this exercise Trishul, that is all set to be conducted starting today. My colleague Akash Sharma is now with us on the broadcast. Akash, I was just mentioning about how this becomes the first ever since Operation Sindoor, and that is what makes it rather significant. Tell us more about what exactly is going to be happening as far as this exercise is concerned.
Right. So you rightly pointed out, Greha, this is one important exercise by the tri-services where we are going to see the synergy and the kind of collaboration that we have between the forces. We are in fact told that Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy are going to showcase their indigenous platforms and also the weapons, where they are going to use these platforms in a synergized manner to in fact experience a real-time war-like scenario. We have been told that around 25,000 troops of Indian Army have been in fact stationed for this particular exercise. This is an exercise that is happening in the western front of India, that is very close to Pakistan. A notum has been issued from 30th of October to 10th of November, we have been given to understand. In fact, the frontline frigates and warships of Indian Navy are going to take part in it. Sources within Navy are confirming that their Kolkata class ships are going to take part in this particular exercise. We are going to see amphibious operations, in fact, in this particular exercise. And as far as Air Force is concerned, so we have seen during Operation Sindoor that how they had, targeted the distant, in fact, targets. And it was a successful operation as far as Indian Air Force is concerned. And that's why we are going to see high-tech aircraft, including Su-30 MKI, Rafale, and also some force enablers that include, the mid-air refuelers and other platforms. It is going to be one of the most important exercises also because of the fact that after Operation Sindoor, this is for the very first time that we are going to see this large exercise in the western front. Pakistan, remember, has already issued some advanced NOTAMs where, they have possibly, transported their equipment and platforms from northern parts of the country to the southern parts. And from today onwards, possibly by this evening, we'll be receiving some sort of elements, some sort of videos from the exercise. But this is one major exercise where Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy are involved, Greha.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Akash. With that,